Okay, is this working? I think this is working. It doesn't. Okay, it says now and go live. That's cool. So let's do a little checkup on stuff like that. Live posts. Cool. Everything's cool. I publish it on Twitter. I publish it on Discord as well. So everything should be fine. F to the I to the N to the E. Fine. Let me just use my chair for comfort. Okay, this was so nice. So, yeah, we are here to explore the Anne of Cemetery Mary, which is cool, I guess. How do we start this? Okay, let's just start playing the game, shall we? It's been a few days since then. I felt a lot closer to Reggie ever since our day at the aquarium. Although he's been so busy with work, this is the wrong. Wait, is this the right one? Although he's been so busy with work, I haven't gotten to see much of him since. But I didn't feel lonely. Okay, yeah, this is correct. This is what actually happening. He sent me texts all the time, so even when I'm alone, I don't quite feel alone. It's nice to be alone, but not lonely. Besides, I think my fan is blowing too much. Bingo! I think that works now. Oh, it becomes hot. Also, my glasses help. I am struggling a lot here. I had a nice day by myself actually. Sometimes it's nice to just return to 74 normal day after so much chaos. I made sure to put at least one flower on every grave today. But soon my head started to hurt again. And I felt very dizzy. Is this the right safe spot? Is this actually the right safe spot? Am I being silly? Yeah, I think this is the right safe spot. I took a small rest sitting on my cell. I told myself that I wouldn't let myself black out again. Did I just sit for a few? Is this? But that's not what happened though. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, okay. It is different. This time there's a bus. Oh, wait. The bus. There's the bus. I sprinted to the bus and tried to get the driver to notice me. So it is different. It has the same plot, but unlike last time where we just went to the cinema and wait, there's a bus. Even though I was wearing all black, the driver seems to see me. Thank goodness. I apologized a gazillion times. As I boarded on the bus for having to make them stop for me. Gazillion is such a funny word to me. It just sounds like gazelle. Like those bunch of deers? Are gazelles deers? Gazelles are deers. I'm totally right. But I was so very grateful they did. Very, very grateful they did. I had no idea how I would have gotten home had I missed the last bus. Interesting. So it is the same until up to that point. Thankfully the rain didn't last too much longer. Or perhaps we just drove out of it. Either way, it was plenty dry when I got off the bus onto that old dirt path. It was just a bit dark, that's all. Luckily, my phone still had enough battery to use its flashlight and help me light my way. Even though I'm sure I could walk this path in my sleep by now. The house was dark as I approached it, and I had not lived here for weeks. I even say it looked scary. Like a haunted abandoned cabin in the middle of the woods. It was dark, so either Craven wasn't home, or already asleep. I tried to be quiet as I entered the front door, just in case he really was sleeping. As soon as I entered, I felt a wave of tiredness crash over me. I need to sit down. Am I really so tired? And after I just slept so long? What's got me feeling like this? I don't know, Mary. What do you think? Me. Mary. Maybe I shall get sleep. But I have to get out of this chair first. I just need to muster the energy first. This is what happens when Mary doesn't have enough chocolate cookies, okay? Uh-huh. Am I still sleeping? It feels like I'm being pulled. Hey, wait. Oh, I get a phone call. Derby. Okay, sorry, there was a phone call for me, now I'm back. So yeah, how do I disable all of this? Bingo. There we go, that's disabled. Let's continue the game, shall we? Playing the game, yeah. Calvin, it scared me. Sorry about that. Could you go back to sleep for me? Calvin, what are you planning? What are you cooking? I already know what happened, so yeah. Huh? Why? It'll just, be easier for me if you are. Calvin, what are you talking about? Calvin sighed and stood up proudly. Follow me. Please. Calvin walked toward the front door. I could see a faint light on outside. I followed him. When I exited out the front door, I could see Craven out in a clearing near the house. There was a large vehicle there that was clearly still running. Craven, what's this? Mary, I need you to get in the car. Why? Where are we going? Is the stream even working? Oh yeah, okay. The stream is actually working. I was monitoring a few minutes ago. I didn't realize that even. Why? Where are we going? Cha. It doesn't really matter. That's not the important part. We just need to leave, okay? Leave where? For how long? We're coming back, right? No. I don't understand. What is this? Did something bad happen? Listen, I'll try to explain it all later. But for now, I just need you to trust me. And come with me. I trust you, that's a lot to ask right now. I trust you? Thank you. I will explain it eventually. Craven walked me over to the back door of the truck and opened it for me. He held me inside, but frantically as if to rush me. As I began to buckle in, I noticed that Craven and I weren't the only ones on this vehicle. There was a man sitting in the driver's seat. It was so dark I couldn't see his face. But Craven seems familiar enough with him as he climbed onto the passenger seat. And we began to drive. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I wanted to ask Craven what was happening, but not in front of a stranger. Who is this? They even tried to ask. Well, it certainly took you long enough. I'm sorry. Yeah, I sure fucking hope so. We wouldn't even be having to do this bullcrap if you weren't such a fool. I'm sorry. I'll try and do better next time. Next time? What, you want there to be a next time to all this? I'm sorry. That was a poor choice of words. I know, you always make a poor choice of words. Whatever. I don't want to get mad in front of Mary. It's just, It is alright. As long as we're gonna do like this, things should just be fine. What are things exactly? I hope you're right about that. Because if I have to worry over this a second longer, it's gonna be your head. I'm aware. But have I failed you before? Good question. Where are we going, if I can ask? Yeah, say you have. I think that's a bit of an exaggeration. We've gotten this far, haven't we? It isn't far enough. You think my dad will settle for this shit? In all fairness, your father was a lot more patient. Yeah, well, I'm not. This is giving me a headache. Likewise. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe when we get there, I can sit down with some coffee or something. That sounds like a good idea. I just hope it actually calms you and doesn't make you more jittery. Yeah, shut it. Uh-huh. We're never gonna make it this rate though. How do you mean? You kidding me? You drive like a fucking snail. You wanna go any faster, maybe? It's safer to drive like this. It's dark and we've hardly traveled this path before. Come on, it's a straight fucking line. What? Are you worried about crashing into all these other cars around us right now? I gave my reasoning. We'll get there regardless. Yeah, but it will already be sunrise when we do. Fucking. Give me that, Craven. No, don't do that. Craven suddenly grasped the steering wheel, much to the shock and worry of both him and the driver. What the hell are you doing? Let me fucking drive. Stop the car and let me drive if you are not going to listen. Let go. Oh no. Bye-bye, dear. The cycle of life. Car and deer. Such is the cycle of life. Uh-huh. Silence. Shh. This was gonna happen. I fucking knew it. I thought we shouldn't do this way. What do you expect to do then, huh? I'm after them. With what? I don't care. You know where they're headed, right? Not letting them get away. What about Mary? She was breathing, nothing broken, right? So you take care of her. And you used to the job by now. I'm not sticking around. Craven. God damn it. Mm-hmm. Mary. Can you hear me? Come on. Let's get you home safe. Uh-huh. Silence. God damn it. I'm in pain, but not a lot. Just very numb, like being hit with a big wave on a beach. Still, I could feel my sense coming back to me. I'm pressed against something. I'm being held, but by who? Open your eyes. Hello there. Ovidius? Or Ovidius? Oh, hey. You're awake. Ah! Huh? Who are you? What is he now? I mean, it's a good question, like, who are you? The man let me stand on my own 2 feet and I quickly back away from him. Where? Mary, calm down. It's me, remember? No, I don't. Who the fuck are you? From the car with Crowan? I was driving. Ah, that's reassuring. You can see Mary's expression was just like, What? What do you mean? I recognize your voice. That makes me feel a lot better. But may I ask what happened to Craven? Well, it's gonna be a long story. Walk with me. So first, how much do you remember? We were driving somewhere. Craven was mad at you, Craven was fighting with you, you guys were talking weird. Craven was mad at you? Aha, he certainly was. Oh, he almost always is. So it's not like this time was any different. Craven or Craven? Then Craven got really mad. Yeah, Craven got really mad. And wanted to drive the car himself. And we hit something? Or swear? It's a bit foggy. You're walking fine. You're not in any pain, are you? I think I'm okay. I just feel a little numb. Am I? Yeah, I'm talking. You were in the back of the car, which wasn't really damaged. I think you may have hit your head though. I guess that's why I was blacked out. Even though it wasn't too much damage, the car is no longer in any shape to drive us anywhere. And we can't exactly turn back now. So our only choice is to keep walking until we can get to the next town. I wasn't sure when you were going to wake up. But you were out for a while, so I admit I was getting a bit worried. But I did wake up for a little bit. When Craven and you were yelling at each other. I heard Craven say some things. Letting someone get away? Is he okay? What happened to him? Well... I suppose there's no use in hiding it now. I mean, how much do you know about it? Know about what? I don't know anything about any of this. Craven just woke me up and told me you had to go. I see. I guess I'll be the one to explain it then. As best as I can anyways. If you don't know anything about it, I guess I'll start from the beginning. Or at least my understanding of it. So you know Helen City, right? Yes. It's where my aunt and uncle live for most of my life. And where my parents lived before they had me. That's right. Well, how do I say this? Picture this with me if you will. Mob, gang, criminal organization, use whichever word please you. There were 2 of them centered in Helen City. The first we'll refer to as the Congress. Ah, the Congress, huh? And the second we'll refer to as the Parliament. The Parliament and the Congress. Helen City housed these 2 organizations. But it's hardly had room for both. The 2 groups were always at war with one another, fighting over territory, money, whatever they could. even if it's just to make it so that the other group could not have it. I tell you this because your uncle, he was the head of the Congress. Hello there, uncle. Yeah, you're joking. You can be serious. Uncle Cross was such a sweet man. Yeah, you know. He wouldn't hurt a fly. Yeah. About that. Haven't you ever questioned why he wore that eye patch? It was from his time in the army. Yeah, you know, what army? He was in a war. Oh, yeah, now I get it. Uh-huh. Oh. I see. Please continue. Eventually, the Congress had overpowered the Parliament. And the Parliament was pushed to the Black Wood. The Congress now had full control of Helen City and weren't worried about the Parliament interfering with their plans anymore. I wish I could say that's where the story ended. But if it was, we wouldn't be here right now. Your mother, Mary. Yes, what about Mary's mother? My mom? What about her? Your mother was a good friend of Cross. Longtime friends. I believe they'd known each other from back when your mother was still a child. Yes, I knew that. That's why I started calling him my uncle to begin with. Because he was such a good friend of Mom's. Did Mom knew? Was Mom involved? Did Mom knew? Please tell me. Yes, she knew. And your father knew too. Damn. But they were never involved in any of it. Until recently. Uh-oh. Huh? Let me finish explaining. After the Congress had complete control of Helen City, your uncle, aunt, and parents lived there peacefully. More or less. For a while. Oh no. Hello, yeah, good man. Welcome. But your mother had wanted to open her own restaurant, diner, eating establishment, property for sale, and the perfect location she was looking for was in Blackwood. Your uncle and aunt begged her not to make the move. They were scared of the Parliament potentially targeting her, even if she was not involved in their business. But if she wanted that restaurant, it was her only option. Not to mention, she was expecting a child. And well, believe it or not, back in the day, Blackwood used to be a lot cleaner than Helen City was. Even with the Parliament there, Hebel suddenly turned Donde. So despite their warnings, your parents moved to Blackwood to start their restaurant. Oh. And well, their family. Look at that, baby Mary. That looks like an... what do you call those things? Earbuds. Oh, there's a little cowlick there, if you can see it. That's so cute. Your aunt and uncle were still worried, but you guys actually seems to stay pretty safe. And we didn't really have any reason to worry. Until the Blackwood Butcher, They even feel comfortable visiting you guys from time to time. They even joke about how the Parliament might not even exist anymore. But they show us that they were still alive and kicking soon enough. A few years ago is when things really began to spark again. We received reports of gang activity beginning to pick up in Blackwood. That alone may not have concerned us much, but then we started getting reports of enemy gang members parading themselves around Helen City, calling themselves the Parliament. That really made our sirens go off. Then, out of almost nowhere, your aunt and uncle home was broken into. They weren't sure if it was related, but well, it seemed like they were going to take their chances. They surely ended up moving into a safe house of theirs, you could call it. Even though it was closer to Blackwood than it was Helen City, it seems like the safest bet. Wait, the cabin? The cabin in the woods? The one you picked me up from?
That's right.
I had always wondered why they moved there. They always had such a nice house in Hunt City. I never understood why they moved to such a cramped little space in the woods.
They lived there quietly for a few years. But well, you know that.
Yeah, I was happy Croven was so much closer than before, but I didn't know this was why.
Things only started to get really wrong quite recently. Your aunt and uncle, they came in contact with the head of the parliament. The head figure had promised to meet them to discuss a sort of treaty, or truce. Some deal or arrangement. Told them that they meet somewhere in public, so there was no worry of anything insidious. And after a while, they finally agreed to meet them. But well, you know that went south. Oh no. And that more or less covered most of it. I wonder if... You know, the only head of parliament I could think at the time is probably Twilight. I wonder if it's Twilight that murders them both.
I see.
Are you alright?
It's just a lot to take in.
I can imagine. If there's anything you need to elaborate it, I'll try to explain to the best of my ability.
Thank you. Well, I guess I do have one question.
Yes.
Who are you?
Oh yeah, finally. Oh. I apologize. I didn't realize I never introduced myself. I'm Ovidius. Ovidius. Hello, Ovidius. I was like the first lieutenant you could say. Oh. I accidentally turned on my phone. Sorry about that. The right-hand man of your uncle, or well, the right-hand man to Croven now.
Croven's involved with all too, right?
Yeah.
He's always
no. We just didn't expect him to invade the Congress like this. At least not yet. At least not yet, goddamn.
And Croven, he ran off.
Self-voicing enabled.
That's the wrong button. I was about
Self-voicing disabled.
to press space. Alright then. Say voicing disabled. Thank you very much. Yes. He believed we were being followed by the parliament. Claim a car that quickly drove past us after the crash must have belonged to them. And he ran after it. I don't know what he thinks that will help, but I couldn't go after him. My priority was watching out for you. How do Croven even catch up to a car? That's impossible.
Have you been in contact with him at all?
No. As I said, my priority was taking care of you.
Maybe I shall try messaging him. After everything you just told me, I don't feel comfortable knowing he's on his own up there. Oh, you should give me your number too then. In case you want to have supported somehow.
Yeah, Mary, about that. Unnecessary.
Huh?
You already have it. Is Ovidius a crow, or is he supposed to be something else? He's a crow. All of Croven's family is crow. It's a crow. Family, quote unquote. I guess, yeah, Ovidius is part of the family. Family with a giant bold letter.
I already have it?
Yeah, Mary, you already have the number. Don't you realize by now who that is?
Wait a minute. And that means...
You go, Mary! Kick his ass! Punch him! Stab him! Oh, hey.
You are a strange number that I've been texting. The one I message nearly every night.
Yes, that's correct.
Why didn't you tell me that from the beginning?
Yes, I was starting to think he was a shark, lol. Oh, why do you think he's a shark?
Marcel, why were you so creepy over the phone?
Yeah, Mary. Hell yeah. Be angry.
You scared the living daylight out of me.
I apologize. I didn't mean to. You suck. You suck, Ophidius. You suck 100%. You dingus. Truly, I tried as best as I could not to come off malicious. But I see it didn't work. No, it doesn't work at all. Barry was just like terrified, crying and shaking every night. I'm just not good when it comes to cellular communication. Not with real-life communication as well, apparently. Perhaps I should explain a bit more of why I'm even here. You see, back when gang activity first began to pick up again in Blackwood, your uncle sent me the task of looking out for you. That was to make sure that you were kept safe from all this. Of course, I accepted this task. I'm sure you were never involved in any of this. Until now, that is.
Hey. Why? Why are you stalking me?
No. Not exactly. I wasn't so much spying on you as I was spying on them.
Huh?
The Parliament. I was making sure they stayed out of areas that you frequented. It was a difficult job making sure they kept their distance. Whilst also making sure I didn't bring any suspicion on you. But I think I did an alright job. At least while I was able to.
Oh wait. If you're with Calvin, and you're also the mystery number, that means you know where my parents are. And that they're okay.
That's right. Let me continue explaining. You see, keeping you safe within the city wasn't my only mission. I was also tasked with bringing you out of the city should things go on. And well, that happened. And I was instructed that if something like that should happen, I was to take you and your family out of Blackwood. But... and bring you somewhere safer. But... when are you going to say but? However, what nobody told me was, you were staying with Croven. I came to pick you up and your parents, but you were not there. I never got news that there was a rumor of murder in Blackwood, so I had no reason to believe you might be staying somewhere else. Your parents only told me once I had arrived there. But by that point, I was already in a very dangerous position. The Parliament was currently on high guard. If I move around too much, I risk jeopardizing everything. There wasn't enough time and too much risk involved in going to get you, so I left you with your parents. And I couldn't come back until we could be absolutely sure it was safe to take you away too. But if Croven really did see a Parliament car pass us by, then perhaps it still wasn't safe enough.
Then, where are they now? Why didn't I ever hear from them?
We didn't want the Parliament potentially catching on to us. And we are afraid that they may be able to track your parents' phones. So I confiscated them. My phone has been modified to be untraceable, and was why I was able to keep contact with you. But the same couldn't be done to your parents. I apologize for that. But believe me when I say that it was very hard for them not to contact you. I also use second communication. Ovidius, I'm just gonna say that. You suck at cellular communication. It was the only way to ensure you were kept as safe as you could be kept.
I see.
Are you alright?
I don't know. Again, it's a lot to take in.
I understand. It must be trying to even hear about. But I hope you find happiness in knowing you'll see your parents again soon.
Really?
Yes, it's why I came to collect you after all. It's why we are heading out this way. But perhaps we will be a lot closer to them had the car not crashed.
Alright.
Even if Croven does appear a bit frantic right now, I request that you not be mad at him. He wasn't even supposed to be with us, truthfully. But he wanted to come to see for himself that you got there safe. And I'm sure he still wants to see that too. Even if he's not beside us right now. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure Coven wants Maurice to be safe. No, like, what?
Really?
Really? Uh-huh. Silent? Silence?
Most of the walk after was silent and awkward. How was I supposed to talk in this situation? Processing it was a huge thing to take on already. I tried messaging Croven, but we didn't hear anything back. I didn't really expect it, but it was worth a shot. I did wonder where he ended up though. I haven't seen a trace of him on his forest since all the time we've been walking. All the time. We've been walking.
Oh no. Are you alright?
Huh?
You're slowing down.
Oh, sorry. I'm very tired. How long have we been walking for?
I can say for certain. I didn't check the time when we started walking. Would you like me to carry you again? Oh, hello! Hey, welcome. Rio, welcome. The official Rio Upton. Oh my god, that's scary. Would you like me to carry you again?
No, that's okay. You really don't have to. I just hope we can get there soon. It's still plenty dark out.
Indeed it is. But I would not be surprised if the sun starts to rise soon.
Really?
I was hoping we'd be there by daybreak. Maybe if we still had a car. Yeah, maybe if Croven didn't crash the car. Wait,
He stopped me.
did you hear that?
I did. We turned behind us. There was a car slowly driving in our direction. It was still a bit away from us, but would catch up to us soon.
I'm going to wave them down. See if they can give us a ride. Stay behind me.
I took a step back. And I noticed Ovidius reaching into the side of his jacket.
Oh.
He was carrying a weapon on him.
Or maybe he's carrying something else, like a breakfast banana. Who knows?
I suddenly prayed to myself he wouldn't have to use it. The car slowly rolled to a halt beside us.
Hell yeah, nice car driver.
And the window rolled down. I felt a bit more relaxed when I saw the driver behind the wheel.
A real catch.
He was an elderly fellow with plenty of wrinkles. He looked so old, in fact I didn't know if he should even be driving. On his head, he wore a mesh cap. It had a picture of a trout on it.
God damn, best character in the game.
And from the little I could see his outfit, it looked as if he was wearing some kind of old overalls. Even though I felt more at ease, Ovidius did not shift from his tense and serious state at all. He bowed over the side of the vehicle and talked to the driver through the window. I couldn't really hear what they were saying, but after a few moments I heard the old man laugh. And Ovidius turned to me and told me it was alright to get in the car. Yippee! So I climbed in the backseat and buckled myself in. And then we were off. Thank you again, sir.
Okay, Ovidius, this time you have to do what Croven did. You need to take on the wheel. You need to steal the wheel from the fisherman. Hey, no problem. Was it in that way anyways? Frankly, I'm just surprised you guys are walking. I ain't ever seen nobody on this old path. Perhaps it ain't as well as kept secret as I thought.
Well, we didn't really have much choice. Our car kinda crashed.
Hee-how. So it was you bozos. So it was you bozos who had the car wrecked back there. I was wondering where the passengers went. Yes, that's correct. We swerved trying to avoid the deer. We are the bozos. That's why you've got to keep your eyes and ears peeled in these woods. I suppose it's a bit late to tell you that. Anyways, what business do y'all have in the Green Bar?
Green Bar?
Nobody showed me a loot.
Oh, right. Going for a competition, visiting family, a wedding, visiting family,
Competition.
family.
Any special occasion?
No, just visiting.
Well, it's always nice to see a family getting together. Most people take that for granted nowadays, I tell you what. So, you two are family too?
Well,
Not exactly. I'm just a close friend. Doing a favor. Oh, I see. Hope they are paying you enough to be a chef here. Hey, how? I don't know how to do this. After crashing a car. Yeah. Hey, I know I deserve much pay. But enough about me. What are you passing through Greenbark for? Hey, what's happening, you ask? See, me and my fishing buddies do this trip every other weekend. Even though I don't live too close, but the shortcuts help me to make it every time. I'm usually last to arrive, but not by much. We ran out of boat and fishing.
the nice man continued to tell us about his fishing trips all the way to Greenbark.
Hell yeah.
It sounded like he was really excited to be able to talk about it. I like hearing about the fun times he shared with his friends. The sun began to rise right as we began pulling out of the forest. And once we were in Greenbark, Avidius told the man to let us off at the corner of a sidewalk. I never did learn his name,
I still wonder what the man's name was.
but I made sure to thank him again for the lift.
Lucky break for us. Imagine a fisherman comes up to truck and stares at the three. A fishman? What the hell is a fishman? I'm scared. Is it like a walking fish? But let's not push it. Come on, let's go.
Avidius,
Can
we go to breakfast first?
Mary, we need to keep going.
I'm sorry. I'm really not feeling well.
Are you alright?
Yeah, it's all just... It's a lot, you know. And I think it's all catching up to me. All the walking we've been doing.
We really shouldn't stop moving.
You're right, you're right. I understand.
Come on.
Huh?
We'll get something to eat. We'll just have to be quick.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Let's go.
Yippee!
Muffins, pancakes.
Avidius tried to look for somewhere that may be open. The closest we could find was one of the chain diners that prides itself on pancakes, yes, and other breakfast foods. This seems to be the only place open anyhow. Luckily, they weren't packed at all, so we were seated right away. I was happy about that.
And please be quick. The guard's practically dying over here. Mary, no.
Avidius shook his coat off and then tossed it under the open seat beside him before taking a seat across from me. You didn't have to do that. Rush the white stuff. It's not that dire.
You're feeling unwell. I'm sure they can see that.
You just shouldn't toss your coat like that. It's expensive, isn't it? It will wrinkle easily like that.
Avidius, get home. Also, this is why I don't like coats, because it get wrinkly and I always do that. I always just like fold it around and toss it around, so I prefer jackets that are not easy to wrinkle. Well, if it will wrinkle so easily, maybe it shouldn't cost so much.
You think that?
Yeah, I do. Why is expensive stuff the type that ruins so easily? You should get what you pay for. Wouldn't you agree with that? Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I guess I will.
You alright?
Can I ask you about... can you tell me about the...
Fire department.
Huh? Avidius quickly scanned the dining room and everyone in it.
I work for the fire department. And you're curious about that, right?
Oh. Yeah. Can you tell me about, the fire department?
To an extent. What do you want to know?
How long have you been a fireman? Have you always wanted to be a fireman? Are you good at being a fireman?
How long? You know, I don't think I could say for certain. It's almost hard to remember a time where I wasn't in this line of work. Is that sad? If I had to guess, I guess I would say it's been at least around 10 years.
Really? That's a long time.
Yeah. It is a long time.
You know, when I think back to when I first received that text message from such a mysterious number, of all the potential candidates it could have been, I never would have imagined it would have led to something like this happening.
Are you upset? No, probably Mary is just confused.
No. I mean, I'm glad it was actually an ally. After all, I mean, how could I be upset with someone who's done so much for me? Someone who's even risked their life for me and yet doesn't know me at all?
I wouldn't say I don't know you. I mean, not anymore. We message one another almost every night, didn't we? Yeah, but it was encrypted messages, so... Even though it might not have been much. I feel like I learned a lot about you. Besides, even though you didn't know me in return, you were always coming back to me. Or looking to me when you were in trouble. I know that you're a bright girl, even if you don't think so. Oh, Mary is indeed a bright girl. She's a star. And bright enough to ask for help when you need it. That's something that can be said about a lot of people. Can't be said about a lot of people. Maybe if I had been more like you, I wouldn't be in this position I am now. Oh, but no, don't take that the wrong way. I'm here anyways. And if I gotta be here anyways, then I'm glad it's with someone like you.
Thank you. If I may, can I ask one more thing?
Of course.
It's about the fire department. It's about my uncle?
Yes, go ahead.
My uncle in the fire department. You know my uncle. You said you worked right beside him, right?
Yes, I did.
My uncle. Was he a good person?
He was silent for a moment. Listen, Mary. Your uncle. I owe my life to your uncle. And I'm sure many others do too. But just because I'm loyal to him, doesn't mean that he was exactly a good person either. Your uncle did a lot for me and for the rest of the fire department. But there's no such thing as a good firefighter. There is such thing as a good firefighter. We are talking about firefighter Bolden.
Huh?
Hehe. I guess I didn't realize how that sound out loud.
Thank you, Avinius, for everything you've been doing for us. I know if Kraven ever tells you, but really, thank you so much.
Of course. There's no one else I'd rather do it for. Silence again.
I felt much better after I was fed. Physically better, but I think the emotional toll was also a bit easier to digest.
Come on, let's head out. Once we get past this point, we shall be in the clear.
Since we no longer had our own vehicle, Ovidius and I had to find a bus stop. We have to take a bus after bus until we could make a path to wherever it was we were supposed to be going. That's okay though. I was used to riding on a bus.
Awkward.
You look tired.
Nah. Don't worry about me. I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you really sure?
Yes.
We'll be on this bus for a while. You can take a nap if you like.
That doesn't seem safe. What if we run into trouble?
Then I'll wake you up.
Uh-huh. Just go to sleep, Ovidius, it's fine. Promise.
Promise.
Then take this. Ah, the book. I forget that the book exists. It's supposed to be appearing somewhere in the story. But I guess it just appears now. I thought you might like it, but I couldn't find a good time to give it to you. But it might help you pass the time.
For me? Thank you. I checked my message with Kraven. Still nothing. I could only hope that the reason he wasn't answering was because he was being extra careful. And not because something else was going down. I started reading the book I was given. When I saw the title, How to Talk to Ghosts, I figured it was, well, figurative. I thought it would be some spooky story with a clever title, but to my surprise it is written as more of an instructional guide. It's a very interesting read. And I'm curious as how they got all this information anyways. As previously mentioned, ghosts exist on a different plane of existence. That much is obvious. Yet, they can communicate with us, despite their beings existing on a separate layer from ours. We see time and time again their attempts to reach us. Perhaps it is because they are angry, perhaps it is because they are lonely. Does each ghost exist on their own, or do spirits share a realm with one another, expanding and everlasting? Is there a heaven? Is there a hell? Or is there only purgatory, stretching for miles beyond what we can comprehend? These are questions I cannot yet answer, for if I could, I wouldn't be here writing this right now, would I? But there is the question I've been able to answer. Since ghosts can make contact with us, I've often wondered, will we contact them? Sure, you've heard of psychics and mediums and whatnot, but that is only half what I'm talking about. Being born with the innate ability is a factor, of course, but I want to delve deeper than that. Despite where they may exist, they can clearly affect things in our realm. They can reach us, and like one-way glass, I know they can see us.
See, being born with the innate ability. Gee, Mary, I wonder who is that?
But what if we could see them? It is not enough to hear them. I wanted to see them to travel to where they are. I believe that when you die, perhaps your soul can become unrestricted. But what if we could accomplish the opposite? What if a living being had the ability to unrestrict itself before death? Perhaps this sounds like crazy talk, but oh,
Interesting.
we've got to get off the bus now. I don't think it'll be much longer.
Uh-huh.
Is this it?
Yes, this is it.
He had brought me to a white paneled house in the middle of a cutesy suburban neighborhood. In a city much farther from Blackwood than I would have liked to think. Are we supposed to stay here forever?
No, not forever. Just for a while. Until we can get things under control. Aren't you happy? Your parents are safe and you'll get to be with them again.
I know. But I like Blackwood. And Croven.
Don't worry about Croven. Don't worry about Blackwood. But of those, they're my job. Uh-huh. And I've never been better at my job before. I'm going to take care of it. I'm sure you'll be back in Blackwood before you knew it.
I approached the front door of the house. My parents, who had been missing for so long, they are really right behind this door. Avida stood back on the sidewalk. I don't know if it was because he didn't want to feel like he was pushing himself in the picture, or because he wanted to be able to leave as soon as he saw that I was safe. Everything that's happened, does it really end here?
Good question, Mary. Knock on door.
There's only one thing left to do. I lifted my hand to the door and knocked. Once, twice, 3 times. The knob slowly turned, but when it opened.
Hello.
Well, hello, miss.
What brings you knocking on our door,
Lost your way? Oh, don't be silly. You were here looking for mommy and daddy, isn't that right? So sorry to step out for a moment, but we were more than happy to babysit you until they get back.
Mary.
I was grabbed by strangers and they began to cover my mouth with cloth.
Oh no.
It smelled of something I couldn't quite recognize, but I already knew what was happening. I tried calling out the videos, but my mouth was covered. You don't mind if we take her out for a little play date, right?
Let her go.
Yeah, I don't think so.
And I wouldn't even try reaching to that gun of yours. Unless you're in the mood for a Bloody Mary. Haha. Mary, listen to me. It's going to be okay.
My vision was beginning to fade.
I'm not going to let them hurt you. I promise you that. I'm good at what I do. Yeah. Nice promise. Good promise. Clap, clap.
Ah. Huh? Where is this place? What's happening? I could hear a sound. Haha. I don't know how to do that one. Someone's voice. Hey, hey! Have you been having fun?
Fun fact, Avadius never once he's gone. How do you know it's a gun? Maybe it's not a gun. Maybe it's a sword or something. Maybe it's a banana. Breakfast banana, like I said before. He just needs to eat it and he gains strength to like just power through people by punching.
No, it's more like multiple voices speaking together. I think this has been a blast. I don't think he would say the same. But it doesn't matter what he thinks. Well, maybe a little bit. What are they talking about? I don't understand. You're getting tired of this style, right? I guess it's over soon anyways. What do you think will happen? These voices. I can hear them pumping through my head like blood. The more they talk, the stronger it feels. I know I'm excited. It's getting painful. Although, I do have to wonder. What do you think will happen to him? Will you miss him when he's gone? Please stop talking. Or will you even remember him? It feels like my head is going to explode. Will you? Doesn't matter. I can take it, please, just... I guess it doesn't. None of this matters. Stop.
And Mary got teleported here. Okay, I'm going to take a little break, and you all should also take a little break. We will continue the stream in a little bit. I'm just gonna stretch a little and also take drinks. So yeah, go stretch, go take drinks, and do whatever. I'm gonna play a little music so you all can relax, I guess. Okay, I'm back. Is the mic working? Yeah, the mic is working. Let's disable this. I did a little stretch. That was good. And oh, hello. Happy birthday to Rose. Oh, Jazzo. Hello. I didn't expect to see you here. Hello, Jazzo. Thank you for the birthday. What do you call it? Congratulatory? Whatever it is. Thank you very much. Let's continue, shall we? Huh? What? Just a dream. Wait, where is this? I was kidnapped. But this place. So, sorry, I guess, you know what, let's continue for a bit. Is this a jail cell? A real jail cell? I quickly looked around this place. It seems to have been abandoned for quite some time. But they brought me here. Avidius? Yeah, I definitely can speak faster with the normal style, I guess. I have to go get to him. I checked my pockets. Of course, they took my phone, why wouldn't they? Okay, stay calm. We can find a way out of here. So, look through cell bars, open cell door, check vent, check sink, check toilet, check hole in the wall. Cell bars? I tried looking through the cell bars to get a better idea of the area I was in. It seems to be in cell at the end of the long hall. I don't see anyone in any of the other cells. But I didn't want to risk shouting out for anyone in case the wrong person heard me. The only thing I could see at the end of the hall was the staircase. Check. Did we already do cell door? We already did cell door. I tried opening the cell door. It clanged and rattled. Of course it was locked. But I at least had to try. Check vent. Haha, suspicious. Among Us. I climbed over to the vent that was on the wall. People escape through vents in the movies all the time, right? In the movies, Mary. No. Even though it was old and rusty, it wasn't going to give anytime soon. There's no way I'd be able to open it on my own. Check bed. I tried checking around the bed in the cell. It felt as hard as rock, and even the sheet was covered in a fine layer of rocky debris. I tried looking under it to see if there was any sort of hole or trapdoor I could sneak through. Of course there wasn't. Check sink. I tried checking the sink basin for anything that might be useful. I remember playing old escape games, and usually the sinks would have something important in them, like a screwdriver or even a key. Not this time though. Check toilet. Ew! I don't want to get anywhere near that toilet. Besides, even just looking from here, I can see that it's empty. And I'd rather not get my arm stuck in a pipe trying to look for something anyways. Or you could do that. you can choose not to be disgusting, or you can choose to put your arms in the toilet. Check hole in the wall. Yeah, sure. There was a large hole in the cell wall. I don't know whether it was purposely made by a frustrated inmate, or if it just began to wear away over time. Either way, it's not going to help me much. All it's got is some exposed pipes. There's not any room for me to be able to fit in there. Even if I could, I have no place to go. That's everything? Yeah, that's everything, Mary. I think you're trapped. Unfortunate. No, that can be it. There has to be something else I can do. There has to. There isn't any way out. No. I'm trapped here. I can do anything. I can believe this. Proven, Ovidius, Mom and Dad. They are all in trouble. And for what? For everything has a reason, Mary. You'll be fine.
Because of me. If they were not trying so hard to keep me safe. That's so stupid. They're so stupid. None of this would would be happening right now if they just. Uh-huh. Suddenly I heard a rattle against the bar. Hello there. I thought it was I was finally done for. Until I look up. Hello, Reggie. Reginald? Reginald was here and right in front of me. But how? He was knocking against the bar and gesturing over for me to come closer. Reginald? What are you doing here? I tried to keep my voice down as best as I could. How is this possible? How did you know I was here? You're not working with these people, are you? Nope. I'm still curious why Reginald couldn't talk at this point here. Is it a deal? Like, does he make a deal or something with someone so he can sneak here? Then I don't understand. How is it that you're here right now? Am I still dreaming? Why aren't you saying anything? Suddenly I felt the pressure against my hands. Reginald was pushing something into my hands. Keys? Wait, are these the keys to the cell? I don't understand. I mean, thank you, but where did you find this? How did you know I was here? How did you even get here? It's just not making any sense. Huh? Yeah. Without a word, Reginald stood up and turned around. He began walking towards the exit and waving back at me, as he was saying goodbye. I didn't understand. What was that? Wait, but the keys? I can't worry about Reginald right now. I have to get out of here while I still have the chance. Oh shit, my hand. What the hell? Why does it hurt suddenly? Carpal tunnel? Oh no. Oh no, am I getting the carpal tunnel syndrome? That's so bad. If I did. It's possible. Oh shit, yeah, I can see my hand is red. Right there. How about the other hand? The other hand is good. Ooh. Okay. You know what? Pause break for this hand. I'm just gonna use the keyboard. I inserted the keys in the lock of the door on the other side. Come on. Yes. The cell open. There's no time to waste. Reginald shows up, gives the key, reviews the deliberate, just leaves. Yeah, that's so confusing, right? Until now, I still don't know why, how and why he did that. Like, how he know that we are here, and then how he got there, and why isn't he talking? You know? I'm suspecting that like there's a deal going on or something that he cannot speak when he's doing this, but I don't know. If only I knew where I was going. I didn't see Reginald after I left the cell. Nor do I have any ideas where he could have went. The place seems to be so big and empty. But I know that it couldn't be the case. There had to be people lurking around here somewhere. I just didn't know where. I tried to listen to them just in case I need to hide. But I couldn't hear anything. Just where is this anyways? Inspect cells, inspect walls, listen. Cells? I like some of the cells that line the walls. I wonder if I would see someone else trapped in a similar portion to mine. Alas, there was none. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing for me. Each of these cells seems to be in similar condition to mine. When I made up for in one area, they were lacking in another. Sure, there was no crack in the wall in this cell, but the toilet was completely missing. I see it. I don't see the problem with that. Maybe the cell's got a pillow, but the sink is missing its knobs. How does that happen? How long has this place been like this? What am I doing here?
Inspect walls. Hello? Buttons? Work, please?
I tried to look for any sense of the walls, but to help me get a better sense of the area. Of course, I found none. Actually, let me surprise, this is jail, not school. Or is it a prison? How would you be able to tell? What's the difference between a jail and prison anyways?
I think this is a jail complex.
There's no time to think about that right now, though.
Listen.
I tried listening around for anything. Footsteps, talking, anything. If I listen really, really closely, I can hear the sound of something faint. But I can really discern what it is. Maybe if I get closer.
Keep moving.
I don't have any time to waste on silly stuff. I have to keep moving. Either until I find a videos on my phone, or a way out. As I continue to move, I begin to hear something clearly. It sounded like the rattling of bars. Rattling of cage bars. Someone's fighting against them real hard. Then suddenly a voice.
You think I've gotten away with this?
Wait, that's not the same voice, it's...
I swear to fuck when I get out of here, I'm taking this whole place down with you all in it.
Calvin, I've got to go get to him. Playing the sound of his prosthetic yelling and playing a metal. I was able to find. Calvin?
Mary? What the shit? Yeah, that's understandable. How do you get there?
Wait, before any of that, I think I can get you out of here. I used the keys Daniel gave me in the keyhole for Calvin's cell. Well, they really... Yes. It opened.
Hey. Not bad. When did you get so toolsy? But more importantly, when the fuck did you get here? You're not supposed to be anywhere near here right now.
Listen, it's a lot to explain, but we need to find a way out of here.
Videos, I think you will get a pay cut. What, so soon? You need to find a way out. But I don't think I can leave just yet.
What? What are you talking about? We have to leave.
Listen, Mary, I know I messed up a little bit. And that fucker of videos did too by letting you wind up here. But because of that, I can just let things keep getting worse. Think of it like this, yeah? When you've got a wasp problem, do you just buy a fly swatter? Or do you call an exterminator to take the whole nest out?
Calvin, what are you even talking about?
Calvin, what the shit are you talking about? Don't worry, Mars. I'm gonna stop the problem with sewers.
Calvin?
Calvin ran out of a cell. How did Calvin even manage to do that? Calvin is alone, goddamn.
Without me? I guess I'm on my own again until I can find him. Or anyone. I'll walk around again completely lost. I was beginning to wonder if I was wasting my time going in circles. So I eventually made it somewhere else. A different area. There weren't many in any cells here. The walls were tiled from floors to ceiling. It was strange. It felt like being in a bathroom. The longest, most maze-like bathroom in the world. I wish I knew what kind of area this even was. But more importantly, I wish I knew how to get out of it. Then I began to hear something. Talking. There's people talking somewhere. I tried to get closer, so I could at least know exactly where they were, and maybe find out what they were planning. But as I prepared the corner just to get a glance, I was met with the face of, Twyla? Twyla's here. She's talking on the phone, but I can't quite make out what she's saying.
Mary, you should probably hide your face now then. Oh no, Twilight's eyebrow is not there. Twilight's eyebrow is a ghostly eyebrow, ethereal eyebrow. You're gonna see its shadow. You know what? I'm gonna screenshot this because this is hilarious. Like, Twilight's eyebrow just doesn't have any shadows. The fact that it doesn't have any shadows is just hilarious.
She's clearly not in any danger. But no, that's... I don't understand. Plus, dedicated to catching the killer, wasn't she?
Yeah, because there's an individual killer going around.
She wanted our city to clean up. So why is that?
Uh-oh.
She spotted me. She's looking me right in the eyes. What do I do?
Run, hide, wave. I don't know what else we could do. We could just wave.
I waved to her. I don't know why.
Me neither, Mary.
I mean, what else could I do? I should have waved. What's wrong with me?
Nothing, Mary. Nothing is wrong with you. There's something wrong with me, probably.
Even though I likely saw me, she did not out me to the person in front of her. Rather, she let them walk in a different direction. And I was finally able to make out my last thing she said on the phone. I'll talk to you later. She hung up her phone and then she stood facing me.
Wait, I'm fixing my headphones.
I cheered from behind the corner. Every time I watch this part, everyone else picked the wave option.
Okay, listen. Like, what else are you supposed to do? Run? Where? Question mark. Hide? Where? Question mark. There's no other things you could do. You could just wave. That's the best option from all the others.
I watched her from behind the corner a few seconds longer before working up the courage to meet her in the middle. Twyla? What are you doing here? I could ask you the same thing. You're not really involved with these people, are you? I thought you wanted to keep things clean in our city. You hated crime and that's why. It's all very complicated. I wouldn't expect you to understand. This... You took my family. And Crovan too.
Do you think he's innocent in all this?
That he isn't trying to hurt us as well. We simply do what we need to do. As for me, I'm in all this because of my uncle. Your uncle? He's in charge. Then he's just like,
is he in charge?
But you don't have to be involved in any of this. Twyla? Then you say it yourself.
Sorry, someone knocked on my door. Break them again, I suppose. Where did I say that break them? I think here, yeah. There we go, break them again. Someone knocked on my door. Okay, I'm back, but let's do a little bit of quiet stream, shall we? This time? Uh, yeah. Let's continue, but we will do it rather quietly. Okay? On the capacity cleaning. Why don't I help you out of this? Wait, really? Mm-hmm. You don't have to be here. I'll show you the way out. Really? Mm-hmm. Don't you trust me? Even if you don't. Twyla reached her hand out to me. Do you have any other choice? Grab Twyla's hand, run away. There's no other choice here. Grab Twyla's hand. Before I could answer her, a gunshot rang out throughout the building. We both turned to face where the noise came from. Twyla ran in the direction of the noise, and I followed her. When we got to the destination, without hesitation, Twyla slammed the door open, and the source of the sound stood right in front of us. Fucking piece of shit. And that's one for Ma. Oh, Kraven. Kraven? What are you doing? What? Yeah, so basically I got a noise complaint. Is that what's happening? So I need to keep my voice really steady and slow and low. I don't. Is this loud enough? If anyone is still here, is this good enough? Am I speaking at the right tone? Can you all still hear me? Maybe I should just move my microphone closer. Like this? I don't know. Maybe that's too close. Yeah, you know what? Like that. What? What's the matter? I felt like I could throw up. The smell of blood already beginning to permeate the room. Come on, Mars, don't give me that look. You should be happy. Happy? How can I be happy over something like this? Because the fucker killed my parents, goddammit. You can take a life if you ain't prepared to lose your own. Hehe. Haha. Oh. And what the fuck are you laughing at? Kraven? It's nothing. It's nothing, just hey. This is so funny to me. So funny they think he was still in control after all this time. And then Mary. Haha. I think I have to lay my ass off to her all night when I saw her walking around the stump. Turns out I didn't even have to wait that long. It's hysterical to me. Oh, Twilight, it's so funny that you think you're under control. You have control when it's just the end of your story here. Hysterical? Have you ever thought he could pull off this shit the way I have? You think that waste of flesh could have ever had it in him to off your parents the way I did? No, that's why I was saying that you're the one that you did it. That's too much of a fucking pussy to even attempt it. And you know what the best part was? It was so fucking easy. Even Mary Damas could have done it if she tried. I've been running this shit for years now, you fool. But I bet you'd never be able to figure that shit out if I wasn't here yelling it at you right now. So hand over that fucking gun and wipe that stupid fucking look off your face before Mary has become my new jack-o'-lantern for Halloween. Uh-huh. Kraven carefully approached Twyla. I felt the knife she was holding lightly pressed against my cheek. They did a trade-off. Me for the gun, and then she held it up to both of us. I bet you thought you really did something, huh? Yeah? You know what? Yeah. I guess you did. Too bad it really doesn't matter. Keeping her eyes on has Twyla pulled out her phone. She tapped away on it, and a few months later someone stepped in the room. I need you to take this guy back to their cells and make sure they don't get out again until I ask for one. Couldn't you just like wrestle Twyla here and you all can win? There's like 3 versus 1. Don't kill them, but you're more than welcome to rough them up if they get on your nerves. Yes, ma'am. Kraven and I were apprehended by the strange man.
He led us out, holding our arms together tightly. He shoved us through the halls, and we caught a glance or two from more toilets goon passing us by. Once we were back into the area that held old cells, the man finally spoke to us. Ovidius, I think that was you. I'm so glad.
Oh shit. Hey Ovidius. Yeah, hey. What the fuck do you think you're doing? No, I don't wanna eat. I don't even wanna hear it right now. We're getting you out of here. All of you.
All? Ovidius brought Craven and I down a few cells further, and I could hardly believe my own eyes when I saw Mom and Dad. Are they?
They're alive. Merely unconscious. We're getting them out of here and we're leaving now.
Ovidius handed us our phone back.
I had a feeling that you'd like to see this again also. Whoa, hold on. We're just supposed to fucking leave. That isn't gonna help shit. Craven, you know what happened if we leave? They just fucking take us prisoner all over again. We are outnumbered here, Craven. Shut up. And stop calling me Craven. And it's supposed to be boss to you. What are you trying to do? Put everyone in danger. You told me my job was to protect them, right? Then that's exactly what I'm going to do. Good. Then do it. Protect them for the moment. But I'm not gonna ensure that they won't need protection anymore. I'm gonna ensure that they won't need protection anymore. Craven? God fucking damn it. Uh-huh. Mary? Are you okay?
I never seen Craven so fired up before. Even when he was saying we were first dated. It wasn't like this. Never like this.
Come on. Let's get out of here. Oh, someone is knocking on the gate, so BRB again. Ugh. Okay, Mac, let's finish this and hope there's no disturbance anymore.
Leave? What, Craven's still here?
If he wants to get himself killed, then I can stop him. It's like he's saying. He's my boss. And my order is to protect you first and foremost.
We can leave. We have to go after him. If we leave, then what's going to happen to him?
Mary, we're getting you out of here.
Ovidius, can I just... It may be a lot, but can I ask for one last favor?
What? Guess I'm down if you were here. Yeah, I guess you were down if you were here. I think not a lot of people are online right now. Usually my live streams are just pretty empty, and then after that people will just come watch in the VOD. That's what usually happens, so I'm okay with that, honestly. But yeah, I think I might be starting to do live stream once a week, combined with other video uploads and shorts, obviously, and it's totally not going to be bad for my health. Haha.
Being my mom and dad somewhere safe.
Also, thank you for staying for as long as it's been, even with all the disturbance in the streams that's been going on right now.
Because I'm not going to lose any more of my family.
Mary?
I heard Ovidius call out after me. But I couldn't live like this. I couldn't. I tried to follow where I thought Craven may be headed. I may have already begun to regret my decision. I heard gunshots once more. Several gunshots. Can a reportedly communication somehow get me out of this one?
Maybe.
I doubt it. I tried to keep myself as hidden and discreet as possible as I moved through the house. If I ran into someone... Oh god, I didn't want to think about that. I didn't want to think about what might be happening to Craven right now either. No. It's okay. It's okay. Right now, to my knowledge, Craven is alive. And I'll make sure it stays that way. My goal did not change when I initially escaped. I was still going to find a way out. Only this time I will make sure Craven made it out with me. I was lucky not to run into anyone as I made my way around. As was Craven was leaving them preoccupied. Since my goal is to get him out of here, I don't exactly know if that's the best thing for me right now. Suddenly I felt a breeze. The cold chill of the outside breezing to her house. Is there really an exit nearby? Turning down a few more corners, I spotted it. A door just so slightly ajar, leading outside. Is it a trap? No, it's shielding me. They only know that Craven escaped again, and Skull definitely wasn't to leave. I carefully approached the door and stepped outside. There was no one waiting to trap me, but there was a car. Cars? A parking lot? This is the way out. There are a few cars here. Not to make any assumptions, but Craven might know how to hotwire one of these, right? I look over to one of the car, wondering how we might be able to get inside. Will they even notice if one missing until it's late? I placed my hand on the handle of the car and pulled. It was mostly just because of instinct, but the car door opened anyways. That's strange. Despite how out I found it, I climbed into the front seat of the car. I'm really sitting in this car right now. The keys are still in the ignition. Ignition too.
Sorry, there was someone else walking in the room.
That's really strange. Or, well, maybe not. I guess if you trusted everybody here or needed to be able to make a quick getaway just in case, then you wouldn't really feel the need to lock your car doors. Suddenly I heard a noise in the not so far off distance. It was the door, the one I had exited out of. Someone was coming to look for their car. Oh no. I froze in place. Please don't be this car.
Mary, 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 Mary. You know it's good. It's going to be that car.
Please don't notice me. Let's just drive away. But despite my prayers, it seems as if it was my fault for choosing the wrong car. I heard the door of the car click open, and was met with a shocked expression of Twyla. I think the both of us were too surprised at the sight of each other to say anything.
Twyla. You thought you planned everything, but everything just doesn't go as you plan, huh?
After what felt like forever, and only a few seconds at the same time, I saw Twyla look back towards the door and then back at me.
Fuck it.
Twyla begins to climb over me and into the passenger seat of the car. Then,
shut the door and get driving.
Before I decided you weren't worth sparing. Then when it was shot, I did as instructed. And we drove out. She told me where to drive and followed her instruction best as I could. Not back talking, not saying anything. God forbid, she decides I'm not worth sparing.
I mean, if she shot you while you're both driving, you both will crash, you know?
We barely got into the empty road when I heard the screech of tires behind us and more gunshots to follow suit. I almost swear, but when I yelled at me just to drive faster.
Fucking bullshit.
Then suddenly my phone went off. Of all the times, why now? As soon as it did, Twyla once again yelled at me to keep driving. She buried her hands into my pockets and pulled on my phone. She declined whoever it was that was calling and instead made her own phone call.
Hey asshole. Mary's the one driving the fucking car. So unless you want her brains to wind up in the on the inside of the windshield, I'd stop fucking chasing us.
Then she threw my phone out the window. Out in the rear view mirror. The car that was following us began to slow and then completely stopped. Even though it was so far, I could have sworn that it was Coven who got out of the car. As I drove out, how I wish I could have been in that car.
Coven was like panicking as fuck, definitely.
Instead of the one I was trapped in right now. We drove in quiet. Or at least I did. She sat beside me, pointing that gun in my direction the entire time. Barking out the direction our line change or turn I would have to make every now and again. The drive was incredibly dark, and if it weren't for the fiber street light that dotted the road every now and again, I might not have been able to see anything. I drove as safely as I could, with the little lights ahead, and with the ever-present threat of Twyla's gun. She wouldn't really shoot me, right? She couldn't. I was driving. If she shot me, then she'd be risking her own life too. So maybe it's okay to talk to her. Even if this Twyla is entirely different from the person I thought she was. Twyla?
What?
She didn't sound happy or patient.
Well, yeah, obviously.
I don't understand. Who are you?
That's a stupid question.
Who are you? Who is anyone? Does it matter? It doesn't change anything right now. I can't even fathom. Why would she want to do something like this?
Like what?
Like kidnapping my family? Like being the head of a criminal organization? Why? Why does anyone do anything? Because you can. Because I could. Everyone in life likes something different. I like power. And this gives me power. And I already know what you're thinking. But any of the other ways to obtain power aren't quite as fun as this. Twyla? Where are you going to kill Kraven? Are you going to kill Kraven? Kurt is right. I followed suit. The traffic light was green, so I just waited through before it could change again. I haven't seen a single other car on these roads.
To answer your question, it was the plan. Wipe him out and then be done with it already. It's been causing us so much trouble after all. Wouldn't it be easiest to just have him out of the way? But then I realized if I could control him, it'd be much more worthwhile than killing him. So I've kept him alive. Is that why I kidnapped him? No. That's why I've kidnapped you. Yeah. We continued to drive for a long time. As we did, I noticed the surroundings starts to become more familiar. And before too much longer I realized, we were entering Blackwood once again. Keep driving until I tell you to stop. I did as she instructed. I drove slower, following her increasingly confusing instructions. Turn right, then left, and straight, then left again. Unless she had me park the car in an unfamiliar street. She didn't get out of the car, but pointed her gun at me the entire time. I guess it was in case I tried to escape. She opened my door and grabbed me by the wrist. Get out. As soon as I exited the vehicle, Twila began running with me in tow. I felt myself tripping over my own 2 feet as I struggled to keep up to her speed. Hell yeah, Twila, let's go. I thought about yelling, but the threat of her violence prevented me from doing any of the things I would like to do. I couldn't exactly see where we were running to so quickly in the dark. Until we approached the gates. The cemetery. We are at the cemetery. From the beginning to the back. From beginning to the end, back to back. I didn't say anything as well dragged me inside and ran through. She moved with a purpose. She had a specific location in mind. But she couldn't be possibly running towards the mausoleum. The one place in the cemetery I never had access to. But she does? I heard an unlocking sound. Come on. She grabbed me once again and began pushing me through the double doors. Even though inside was an immediate staircase down. I heard her lock the door behind us and then hurry me down the stairs. When we got to the bottom, what is all this? Underneath the mausoleum was this strange bunker? For how long? Was it always like this? Was anyone ever kept here at all? Twila ran straight for the computers in the bag and I followed her. She typed rapidly and I couldn't quite understand what she was doing. But she also left her gun on a chair. She just left it. Did she realize? Yeah. Take the gun. Before she could realize what she did, I picked up the gun from the chair. She turned to face me as I pointed at her. Oh. And what do we have here? Twila, I can't let you do this. What's that? You can let me do this? Oh damn. No. What are you going to do? Are you gonna shoot me? If what? Come on, Mary. You both know that you never forgive yourself if you did. But if you insist, then I'll give you an open shot. Well, what are you waiting for? Go on then. Try it. Shoot Twila. Woohoo! I'd start by saying you didn't aim at anything vital. I'll never ever do that. I aim at her legs, and I attempted to pull the trigger. Yeah, the gun is empty. Nothing happened. I tried again. Still nothing. I don't understand. Here, let me show you something. I'll take the gun from my own hands and pointed it at her head. Click, click, empty. What? Did she really think I ran away from a fight if it wasn't out of ammo? if I wasn't out of ammo. Thanks for being in that car though. It saved me a few extra steps in menu plan. I wonder if this game takes place in America or the UK. It takes place in, as far as I know, it's some sort of fictional America. Yeah, as far as I know. I could be wrong. It could be its own world of noise variants that was created by Arcade Kitten. Yeah, you're leaving me down here? Oh, don't worry. I'll be back for you soon. I'm just gonna get some safety care first. So just be a little patient. Alpha Twilight immediately goes silent after Mary tries to shoot her. She just says no comment. And take the time to say goodbye to the cemetery you love so much. She walked upstairs, and as soon as I heard the door unlock and lock again, should I have gone after her? Would it have changed anything if I did? I tried to get out, find anything that could help me. But it wasn't any use. The corkboard didn't have anything or on it. I understood the computer were password protected. And the star up there wouldn't even budge even if I ran myself into them. Everything that happened just ended with me getting trapped again. It didn't help anything in the end. I'm right back to where I was. This is a sign. Should I just stop trying to do anything? Am I just only going to make it worse? Yeah, oh, Yellow Ailer! Hello. We are near the end of the Cemetery Mary story. But welcome. I guess not so different from how it usually is, huh? Also, I cannot speak very loud because I get noise complaint. Wow, I am late. Yeah, you're late. Unfortunately, but it's fine. Uh-huh. Yeah. What is happening? Oh, you poor little thing. You don't belong here. Why are you here again? It's because of that silly little book, right? That stranger kept talking. And as he approached me, it was as if the world around the two of us began to storm. And all I could comprehend was him. And me. That silly little book. And those two. Isn't that right? What are you talking about? Who are you? Oh, I guess I'm involved in it now too. So I guess that means this is partially my fault too, isn't it? I'm sorry about that. Please slow down. I'm having trouble understanding. That's right. I'm going off on tangent. Forgive me, I often forget what it's like to talk to people. I just wanted to offer you some help. Get you out of this little predicament you're in. Help? You can help me? But how? This is just a dream. Nothing here can change what's happening out there. Oh, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Don't you believe that anything is possible? By now you've surely seen it for yourself. Then, how do you plan to help me? That is a secret. But I can promise you I can make it happen. It just needs a bit of push, that's all. A push? I just need a little bit more power to be able to make it happen. And this power you have, I think it should do just fine. Huh? What do you mean? Your ability to travel to this world. Receive glimpse of it from the outside. If you give it to me, I can help you in exchange. I can just give it to you? Precisely.
Then if I do that, I won't see any more of those signs, right?
No, you won't. But you want to save your family, right?
Yes, of course I do.
Then do we have a deal?
If you're really gonna fix it all. Yes, of course we do.
Wonderful. I'll see you later, dear.
I woke up the sound of something incredibly loud. The echoes of the bunker not helping it in its volume. It happened again. At first I thought there was some sort of earthquake happening, before I realized that it was actually coming from above ground. Someone was trying to get in. But who? Police? More gang members? Did Twyla lock herself out by mistake? I heard the door open. Heavy steps made their way downstairs, and the person who came down was...
Hello there, Ovidius.
Ovidius? Ovidius! I'm so glad to see you.
Hey kid, I'm glad you're alright.
I'm so happy you're here. How did you even get here?
What do you mean?
How do you know to find me here?
As you texted it to me, remember?
Excellent. But my phone is...
This whole game also gave me some ideas about the series I'm working on. Ooh, spicy. That's cool, that's cool.
Oh wait.
I hope you get your work done. Your series done.
It's still too early to celebrate. Twyla, she might come back at any minute.
I know, that's why we're getting you out of here.
What's the good in that?
Oh,
I've been thinking about things Craven been saying. Isn't he kinda right? Let's say you get me out of here. Then what happens? Are they going to get me again? And what will happen to Craven?
Mary, this isn't for you.
How isn't it? I was always involved even when I didn't know it. How am I ever supposed to feel safe? Or feel as though as anyone I like to see? Craven and Twyla. Neither of them would be in the position they're currently in if they weren't both element people. Like if the characters are kinda like honest variants, but I don't know if that's like a universe from or something made up by what? Noise variance is a term made by Arcade Kitten for the species of the creatures. So how can we ever expect to feel safe until one safe site gives out? Ovidius, do you think we have to kill Twyla?
It'd probably be the easiest way. But even with that option, I don't think Craven would ever be satisfied unless he was able to do it himself.
But then, what are we supposed to do? Twyla will never let herself stay somewhere where she isn't armed or guarded. And if the Parliament threatens to attack our family, then Craven won't want to attack anyways, right? What do we do?
You know, I think I may have a plan.
Really?
It might work. I need to make a call right now though, if we even have a chance of pulling it off.
What is it?
Just this once. You can worry about it.
Uh-huh. Oh. What is this now? I thought I locked the door when I left. Have you been like sleeping with me this whole time? Or do you just know the cemetery even better than I thought you did? Really? You're trying to threaten me with that again? What's the point in that? I already know the gun is empty.
It's not.
So you managed to find some bullets, right, huh? Well, if it's a good thing, I can make with this. Now you don't want to do anything reckless, right? Because, well, let's face it, Mary. We both know I got much better aim than you.
And when it comes down to chance, do you really fancy your odds? I don't know if she likes hers, but I sure like mine. Uh-huh. Kraven and I cornered Twyla. We stood in a straight line with Twyla in the middle. Well played. I admit I've got no idea how I managed to pull this off. Well, what are you waiting for? Shoot me then.
What? Wait, no.
Really, Kraven? Isn't this what you've been waiting for? Are you really that much of a coward? After all this time and all this chase, you're not just going to do anything. I thought you wanted to kill me. Go on, then. Shoot. Don't listen to her, it's not worth it. Don't listen to her? Kraven, don't listen to her. She's just trying to get in your head. You don't have to kill her. Please, I don't want to see you as a murderer. Despite all that's happened. I know that the Kraven I know isn't a bad person. So please, don't shoot her. If you're not going to shoot me, then what am I even holding back for? I could just shoot you both right now without consequences then, right? Because Mary won't shoot me, and if you won't either, then what am I worried for? Can you ever keep your fucking mouth shut? You're so fucking annoying. You don't have to be here, she's already cuffed. You don't have to be her? You hate her, don't you? So don't turn into her. Don't do something she will do. Are you really listening to her right now? Because if that's the case, then I'm really not cornered at all. What to stop me from taking you both out? What to stop me from just shooting your legs instead? Just like with their dear old mom and dad. They were easy, you know. Like throwing a rock at a bird's nest. One clear shot, and then they are gone. So tell me, what kind of bird do you think Mary is? Will it bleed when it hits? Will she take the whole nose down with her? And will she let out the same... Kraven shot the gun. Twyla, duck out of the way. Yeah, that was the plan. So there was nothing standing between me and the bullet. I saw white. But I didn't feel any pain. I didn't feel anything. Because I didn't get shot. Her. Ovidius, it's very convenient that it hits you in the heart. Helena ran out of the cemetery. And Kraven followed her. I began to hear distant shots of their guns as they ran off. But I was more concerned with... Ovidius? I thought you were going to grab her. There wasn't a good time, I couldn't. When I saw Kraven's face, I knew he... But where's your phone? I'll call an ambulance. No. You can't do that. I'll just make everything harder. Then what am I supposed to do? You're breathing all happy and you're breathing and... You don't have to do anything. No, I have to do something. Why did she do that? I've told you. My job was to protect you. I couldn't let you down. No, it was stupid. This shouldn't have happened. You shouldn't have risked your life over someone like me. I'm nothing. Mary. Shut up.
Huh?
Sorry. But I need you to not talk like that. Acting as if there's something you need to do. and that you'd be worthless otherwise. Do you really believe that? That I fight so hard to protect someone I thought was worthless? Proven too. And all your family. This all happened because they thought you were someone worth protecting.
Avidius? Thank you so much. I could never.
There's nothing you've got to do. I did my job. And that's good enough for me.
Avidius? Thank you so much. I hugged him as gently as I was able to. I hope you know. I felt his arms wrapped around me in return. He gave me a pat on the back.
Hey, I told you. I'm good what I do. Uh-huh.
I don't know how long I stayed there. I just knew I didn't want to let him go. All this time he had wanted to help me.
Hey, I mean, he's good at what he fucking do, you know? At the end, he protects Mary and Corbin family. At least Mary's right now, because Mary's is his main job. Mary's still alive. And he died doing his job.
All this time he wanted to help me. And the place it got him. No. I couldn't think of it that way. That's not what he wanted for me. And I wanted to respect his memory. The sun began to rise. And we did something else return. I heard him limping footsteps down the sidewalk. Some then screamed.
I mean, that's what a bodyguard will do. It shouldn't be more. Yeah, that's what a bodyguard should do. I was saying about that. I think I missed the stream. You're not missing the stream, but the stream is probably will be over in 10-20 minutes.
A storm then a scream. Then a storm then a scream. The closer he got, the more I could hear the raggedness of his breathing.
But yes, welcome, Glory Knight.
And as I picked my head up, I noticed the blood that stained him. Alvin? What happened? Did you kill her?
Also, I need to speak less loudly than usual because I get a noise complaint. So yeah, just for this day.
Is she still alive? Did you kill her? Please say something.
You said you didn't want to see me as a murderer, right? I thought it was gonna be a 0 a.m. be at 0 a.m. XT. Oh, yeah, I'm not really sure. You know, like, I'm not really sure what time zone is everyone in, so yeah. Stream is kinda random. Yeah, no, you said your time zone, but I don't know your time zone, so, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know the time zone of multiple people. I cannot predict that. I probably should have, yeah, an hour ago. I probably should have put, what do you call it? A Unix time, but at the same time, I don't have any set schedule because I get a lot of things to do. Like, you know, stuff. Because, like sometimes people needs me to clean up stuff or get groceries or something like that. So, that is gonna be, by the way.
You said you didn't want to see me as a murderer, right?
Oh, 1:57 p.m. Okay, interesting.
It's officially autumn now.
There's this thing called Unix time zone something that I could have used to like set up announcement that will announce to all people when exactly the stream will happen. But yeah, like I said, because I'm quite busy, the place I lived in, I couldn't really set up an exact time unless I give it like an hour. I guess I should have probably do that, like set up a time for an hour. So yeah, I'll do that in the future if I can. I suppose there's a way to do that in stream itself, but I'm not really sure how.
It's officially autumn now. It felt like it will never come. But time always marches forward and the seasons change eventually. Everything changed eventually. And a lot has changed from what things were like before. Mom and Dad were found safe and unharmed, and we were able to live in Blackwood again.
Oh, that's so nice. Wait. This is Fia, right? That's Fia. That's Fia and her mom from the game, right? But from Fia's Night Out. Am I tripping? I'm pretty sure it is. Goddamn.
We even opened up the diner again, and in almost no time at all, people began to come back to eat with us.
Unfortunately, we don't know if it's the Fia from. Oh shit! I bumped on my mic. Fia from that game because Arcade Kitten has some multiverse things going on.
And in almost no time at all, people began to come back to eat with us. In that sense, it was almost as if nothing has changed at all. The more things changed, the more they stayed same as they say. Some people would start small talk and say that they missed us and wonder where we went. Of course we didn't say anything, other than that we were just on a little vacation at all. But one thing about the restaurant that's different is that Carvan is living with us now. I know he wouldn't do it unless he felt it was safe to do so. Maybe I'll rewatch this tomorrow since I missed 2 hours. Yeah, it's fine. You can do that. It's fine. I'll probably keep the streams up for like a week or so, and after that I'll take them down because I want to edit the streams for future things. But at the same time, I keep forgetting to do that for the previous streams. But yeah, it will still probably be available for a week. And then he wouldn't do it unless he felt it was safe to do so. So if that's the case, I'm glad to think that things are safe. Plus, I think he got too lonely living in that little safe house cabin all by himself. Sometimes I think he gets a little annoyed by us. Like when Mom tells him not to eat from the cookie basket.
God damn it, Carvan.
Or when Dad demands him to dress warmer in the cold weather. But I think he appreciates it too. He's definitely doing a lot better now at least. He also promised that he'd be honest with me should something like this ever happen again. Speaking of things like this, there was never anything on the news or any police reports of things that happened at night. Sometimes I wonder if I was right when she told me that the police here have been covering things up. Or if the Congress got anything to do with it. Speaking of that night, rumors of a murder gradually faded until they completely disappeared. Just like I haven't seen or heard from Reginald ever since that night. Whenever I text or call him, I never get any response. And when I visit places like the library or cemetery, he's never there. He's just gone. I still don't know why he was there, or what happened to him since. But I miss him. He was my friend. I hope wherever he's gone that he's doing okay. Carvan never actually told me about what happened with Twyla. But a mysterious small headset with her initials appeared in the cemetery. That's so funny, dude. Yes. There's never a service for it. It was just here one day. Sometimes I wonder if it's really for her. Sometimes I wonder if I should have the flowers for her. Sometimes I wonder if she will even want me to. There's someone I do want to leave flowers for eventually. Ovidius never had a service or a headstone. I'm not even sure where Reginald dies. Who knows? No, that was a grave for Twyla. Should I give you a spoiler? He got lost. Yeah, something like that. I don't know if you want spoiler or not. I'm not sure where they brought his body after the whole thing, but I hope it's someplace nice. But I've been speaking with Carvan and he said we can hold a surprise for him soon. I could plan it. Even if it's night, it's better than never. And even if his body isn't there, maybe his spirit will be. I'm just joking about how this bird doesn't respawn. No, I think he just ran out of data. And even if his body isn't here, maybe his spirit will be.
Now, Arjun definitely got some supernatural power or something. Maybe. I mean, we definitely have seen some supernatural stuff going on, right?
I've been reading that book he gave me about how to talk to ghosts. Even though it might seem silly, it gives me hope. Ovidius, maybe one day I'll be able to talk to him again. And I'll thank him even more for all he's done for me. I like that. And I think he will too. My phone's going off again. Alright, my phone. Can you believe that amidst all the chaos, we were able to get my phone back? I think Raven was the one who went and found it after Twilight had thrown it out the window. It's got a big crack on it now, but other than that, it still works. And I'll keep using it until it stops working. And even then, I'll keep it somewhere safe. Because it's what was able to connect Ovidius and I. But I should probably check that message, huh? I figured it was just my mom messaging me, telling me to come inside for dinner, or that I should hurry home because I was getting called out. But the number that texted me... No, this doesn't make any sense. This is Ovidius' old number. But Ovidius is...
Open message.
I open the message.
Hello again, Mary. Hello again, Ovidius. True ending complete. Credit text box font is pixel type by the G-Man 0205. Original song Grave Under Sunset by Lua. Lua needs... Oh! It was by Lua. Interesting. This visual novel uses the sound from Pre-Sound, Just Back, Minute by Flying Deer, music by Melody, background organ by Patrick Leiberkin, piano ready for loop, wave by the Hodzi Thomas, reverse piano by Jorex, Diobs, Goodbye, Twin Piano, Blood Pixel, Wave Play, Block Fighter, Exploding Banana, okay. Liaison 3, Modification 809, Dweepman, EL3, Archivings, Chris from Deltarune. Clavo 985. Let's see. Holy shit, that's a lot. SK Swafpen, Represented, Railus, I'm giving up. Stratcat 322, Dark Mime, Fonalay, Tech Studio, Felfa, Spooky Wadam, OG Sound Effects, Crucifix, Clay Kogut, PGI, Lenswear 8642, QK, Taboo, Lady, Native, Raid Hana. Oh my god, no. No. Jericho, Mr. Guff, Zmaidun, Liper, New Age Soup, Okeloi, Lauren, Ihiki Tokage, Pepe, Deal That You Sir Know, Villain, Ponosupe, Emmy, Morgan Velux, Maytech, Tasmanian Power, Rodger Muller, Muhammad02, The City Rings. There's still more. Diamond 1427, Indigo Ray, Craig Smith, Point Parking, Cinema, Robot Sunday Factory, Zeppis Jammer, NS Studios. No, NS Studios. Madam Vicious, Michaelmas. Incompetech.com. Okay then. Kevin MacLeod, hell yeah. Look at that, I love Kevin MacLeod. Guest art provided by, Gooey Bones. There we go, Gooey Bones art. Bell. I didn't remember seeing the Gooey Bones art. I think it's probably in the other row. James Cocaro. Simply Caboose, Brand Caboose. 2PM Ghost. Malt Fox. Bakura the Ghostbuster. Fifth Humor. Orca Circular. Maelstrom. Lydia. That's so funny. Cordery John's Confection Scary. Sarkos Lover's Lane. Madeline the Crab Bear. Sinclair. Squart. Sintalo. Sigin. Kiki Bobs. Thank you for playing. And we have reached the end of Cemetery Mary. So yeah, it's been a fun run to replaying this game again and remembering some stuff. I certainly forget some stuff apparently. And as always, it's what do you call it? I really love the story as always. It's such a interesting story that you can play multiple times just to try to figure things out because there's so many mysteries going on. There's so many roads also going on, and now we need a sequel. I don't know about that. I think it's already perfect, but we could get a sequel, but maybe in a multiverse kind of thing. Probably, and even if we do get a sequel, it will probably take a long time since Arcade right now is focusing on Wishmaker, my Wishmaker, because that's another one of her biggest project. Although it's kind of sad that it hasn't got much traction already because it's really good. I kind of like it. Maybe just because Cemetery Gary. No, Gary, why? I'm scared. But yeah, it's sad that my Wishmaker prologue hasn't got much traction at all. And I wish I could have help more for the Wishmaker promotion, but I couldn't, of course. I forget all about Wishmaker. I say Wishmaker is a pretty interesting direction that Arcade Garden wants to go, and I kind of love it. Definitely has something going on. It's just the what do you call it? Those time events, real time events. I guess real time buttons. It's kind of harsh on people sometimes, but I think it's toned down now. Maybe. Anyway, back to Cemetery Mary. Yes, I absolutely love it because of the story, the complex story, convoluting story that's going on. It's maybe not a cup of tea for other people, but it's a cup of tea for me. The characters is also amazing, especially Mary. This is like Mary is just like one of my most favorite characters out there. Like, if you ask me about March, I don't. If you ask me about characters that I love and fanning about, you rarely hear me talk about anyone except one of them would be probably me, Mary. But anyway, yes, we are done with the stream. Thank you all for attending this whole week, and also thank you all for attending this one stream. I'm going to end the stream here right now because it's been tiring for me to talk for almost 2 hours, 20 minutes. But thank you once again for attending. Thank you. So see you all later, maybe on the next stream or in my next video. Bye bye.